Hey guys, Aura134 here, and I've got a Vanguard tournament update for you guys. Our new local tournament at MVP Sports and Games, which starts at usually around 6 o'clock, has been getting a lot of popularity in the area. Yesterday we had probably one of our bigger turnouts. We had 7 people, which we would have had more, but a couple of people showed up after the tournament started. And we can't really add people to a tournament with our program after it starts. So we would have probably had about like 12 or 13 people, but we sort of got screwed over because people showed up late. I ended up coming in first with Nova Grapplers because I accidentally grabbed the wrong deck box when I was leaving, and I grabbed my one with Nova Grapplers in it. So obviously it ended up working out well. Round 1, I played against Dark Irregulars, and I won 2-0. Then I played against Royal Paladins, and won 2-0. And I played against Gold Paladins in the finals, and I won that 2-1. I was really happy with how Nova Grapplers performed. There are some changes I made to the deck with the new stuff from set 3, but there wasn't a lot, because I'm waiting for set 4 when we get Stern Blaukruger and the rest of the Blau line. So for right now, my starting Vanguard is Beast Deity White Tiger. I don't have a whole bunch of Beast Deities in the deck, but I do run 4 of the Azure Dragon and 4 of the Black Tortoise. So I do get its effect off a decent bit, but it's mostly with rearguard Blue Dragons. My trigger lineup, exactly the same. The 4 Red Lightnings from critical triggers to help me unflip damage, and they're critical triggers, so they push for a lot of damage. 4 Stand Trigger for Battle Riser. I can put it back in the deck, plus this deck abuses stand triggers like crazy. I mean, this deck is a giant ass stand trigger. 4 3 minutes, because I need the draw triggers are too important. You need to be able to keep hand advantage. And then 4 Ring Girl Clara for heal triggers. Grade 1s, I got 4 Tough Boy. He's a solid 8k. Helps you hit for pretty big numbers. 2 Screamin' and Dancin' Announcer Shouts. He's 7k booster, plus he can help me get cards I don't need out of my hand and hopefully draw into things better. 2 Claydol Mechanics. He's a 7k booster, plus he flips over the damage, which Nova Grapplers do counter blasts a lot. At least my build does with some of its bigger units. And I think 2 is just a good number to have to unflip those damage. Then I'm running 3 Death Army Guy. Whenever you drive check a grade 3 Nova Grappler, you stand him. I think that's really good in this deck, since this pairs up well with obviously Death Army Lady, and you also have like Azure Kaiser's effect, which it lets you get a lot, like with this in your rearguard columns. It can your back rearguard row, you can hit for some pretty strong columns multiple times. And then 3 Twin Blader for a perfect shield. Grade 2s, got 3 Genocide Jack, because he's big and his restraint release is really easy. Next, you got yourself 4 Death Army Ladies. I cut my King of Swords out of the deck for Death Army Ladies, because I figure every time I drive check a grade 3, I'm gonna get an extra attack in, and even though it's only 9, if I can't hit the Vanguard, I'll just hit a rear guard, and if I have Death Army Guy behind it, I can hit for 16 columns multiple times per turn if I drive check a grade 3, which is pretty easy to do. And then 4 Beast Deity Black Tortoise to help search out my Azure Dragons. those are my grade 2s. What's the grade 3? It's really simple. 4 Azure Kaiser, because it's 11K, and the Drive Checker grade 3 stand-a unit is really good. And then 4 Beast Deity Azure Dragons, because I can search it out with the Black Tortoise. I can stand it with my starting Vanguard. It's good in the rear guard, plus its Persona Blast is pretty good. I'm overall happy with how this unit does, but I know when I get Stern Blaukruger, it's going to get completely replaced. But I think it looks cool, so I'll just use it for now. Anyway, so that's the deck. If you guys have any suggestions for it, please feel free to comment, ask questions if you need to, and hopefully I'll have some new videos soon. This is Aura134, signing out.